If you could just say your name and spell it for me.
Adriana, Audreana, Leyva, Leyva.
Perfect. So can you tell me about the story that happened to you when your foot was injured?
Well, it was my first year swimming, and we were at championships. It was in Turlock? No, it was in Oakdale. We were in Oakdale, and I was just about to go and swim my 50-yard backstroke race. And I was so nervous because that was like my best stroke. And I'm like running to the bathroom to go change into my suit, and there's a long old line of women outside of the women's restroom, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm gonna miss my race. And then this lady like comes out, was like running out of the bathroom, and she's like waddling, and she runs into my mom, who's standing right in front of me, and my mom backs up because she loses her balance while wearing like a wedge heel, and the wedge heel just like slams into my front, my right front toe, like big toe, and like instantly just like my toe just starts bleeding. Like it's not pretty, it's like gushers, it's like a volcano down there, it's like disgusting. And I couldn't believe it, and I didn't know what to do. My mom was like, oh my god, and like we're all frantically panicking, and I'm like, oh my god, there's like so much blood. Like I couldn't even get myself to look down anymore. And my mom was just like, hop to the side. So like I hopped like all the way across the floor, and like was standing against a gate of like the pool fence, and my mom was like, I'm gonna go get help, and she just like she runs away and leaves me, and I'm standing there, and I'm just like, oh my god, my race is like two away, and I'm just like, oh my god, I'm like freaking out. And so this family like comes and sees me, they sees me like standing there like holding onto the gate for my dear life because I'm literally terrified of what's going on right now, and sits me down in their chair, and I'm like, thank you, total strangers. And my dad sees me, he's like, what the hell happened to you? And he goes to find my mom. They both come back with a first aid kit and my coach is like, oh my god, like what the hell's going on? The only thing I can think about is I need to get in the water. I'm like, I don't care what you're gonna do, wrap it up, I need to get in the water, I need to get in. So they go and they gauze my foot. And like it was just like, it was a band-aid and then another band-aid and another band-aid and then gauze. And I literally looked like I had a big fat mummy toe. And I didn't really know what to do with it, and I was just like, oh my god, I feel like I just gained like 5 pounds on my foot. And then all I can think about after was just like, I looked at my coach and I was like, can I swim? And he was like, you know, it might be illegal, but we can try. Because basically you're not supposed to swim if like there's like a cast on you. It's like a part of your body is casted. So basically I wasn't supposed to be in the water that day, but I did. And I get up and I walk over to my my lane, and I had just made it just in time. They just started calling my name, and I look over and I see all the girls, and we're all in the fastest heat, and it's championships, and they're all like 3 feet taller than me. And I'm like, how the hell am I, a 12-year-old, gonna be able to win this? And I'm like, you know what, I don't even care. I'm just gonna swim it, I'm gonna have a good time, it's gonna be great. I get into the water, and I swear to you, I never felt more like lifted. I think the adrenaline was getting to me so much because of everything that was going on that it was just channeled into that stroke. So I get into the water, and I kicked and I kicked and I kicked, like I gained just 10 pounds in my foot, like I just lost it. And by the end of it, I look up and I'm looking around, and my dad's screaming Audrey. He's like, Audrey, look. And I didn't understand what was happening, and then I looked at the thing and I had won. And it was my first championship meet, and even though everything that was going on, I actually won it. And my boss pulled me out of the water, and he was like, see, I told you could do it. I couldn't believe it. I didn't actually realize what was going on until after, and it was like the best thing, getting a mummy toe.
Alright, perfect. Could you describe the weather for me?
The weather? Hot. It was like being in the middle of Texas in August during a heat wave.
Alright, can you describe the competition?
The competition?
Like, the girls you were up against, how many wins did you have that day?
Well, honestly, I wasn't doing too good. My first two races were 100 free and the relay. My relay team was terrible. My 100-yard freestyle stroke was awful because I was winded by the 75th yard. But my competition was intense because it was literally like everybody from every single city, every division, and I was terrified because all of them were gigantic. Like, I seriously think that they were giving these kids steroids at the age of 8. Like, they were tall, they were muscular, they were lean, and I had nothing to compare on a first year swimming.
Yeah. Alright. Can you describe how you were feeling that whole day? Like, how were you sad? Were you sick?
That whole day, I was sick. Oh my god, I was so sick. I was so scared. I didn't know what to do. I couldn't eat. I mean, my mom bought me Taco Bell that day, and I literally could not get myself to eat a damn burrito because I was afraid that, like, one bite of it would weigh me down to the bottom of the pool. I wanted to just show them that I could do something, and I felt like I couldn't because of everybody that was around me. I was like, you know what, I just feel like I don't stand a chance.
Perfect. Can you describe how your coach felt when you won the race? Can you describe how your parents felt? Can you describe how you felt when you won the race?
My coach was, all he could say was, like, I knew you could do it. Because, I mean, from the second I got into the water, everybody just said that I looked like I was floating. Like, I looked like I was gliding, like I was cutting the water when I swam, and I didn't know how to take that until I saw the video. And then after that, I was just like, wow, I really should, like, get into this. Like, this is something that I'm actually good at without needing to try to be. But, I mean, still, I was a kid, you know, I didn't think anything of it until, like, the first time I won the race, and then the second, and then the third, and then when it came down to that, like, I was like, okay, I really want to show them that I can do something, and my coach, all he could say was, I knew you could, and I can't believe you did it, especially given the fact that you were injured, like, minutes before the race. Like, I feel like more than anything, he was just like, I told you so. My parents, they were, like, in pure excitement because they couldn't believe that somebody who was just crippled, all my dad could do was make jokes. I swear, the rest of the day, like, it didn't even, like, I didn't even look down at my toe. It didn't even, like, matter that I was probably, like, in pain, but I didn't even feel it because I was just so happy. And I think that's what it was when I got out of the water. I felt relieved. Like, I managed to do something regardless of the odds, and I kicked ass doing it.
Can you tell me the name your coach gave you for having that limp toe?
It was Mummy Toe. And he proceeded to announce that to everybody during the award ceremony. Oh my god. The award ceremony. The following day was torture because everybody else got, oh, look, this kid, you know, he ate a lot of donuts on Friday, and I got the Mummy Toe story of when my coach saw me gushing out blood from my toe, and everybody looked at my toe for the rest of that day.
Perfect. Thank you. You did